All right, guys, what is going on? What is going on? We have things to talk about today. We've got certain things to discuss, certain things to talk about. It is Monday. I am here today and tomorrow. Today being Skyrim, tomorrow being Fallout 4. Because on Wednesday... Oh, Jar String! Your birthday today? For real? Nonpoint and Seven Dust, that would be an amazing show. I like Nonpoint. Nonpoint is a great band. Seven Dust is an amazing band. And J.R. String, happy birthday to you, my friend. I believe, maybe, just possibly, that Lego Technic set was part of a birthday gift? So... that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. A Lego Mustang is... dude, I like that. The 216! What's going on, my dude? Melissa Headcase, thank you again. 16 months! Holy crap. 16 months. How is that possible? How is that a thing? I have no idea. Hilo, I work very hard on all of my tags, so there is that. But, Super Goat, if you take any pictures, put them up in the Discord. Put them up in the Discord under the music section, because that would be awesome to see. You're wearing red. That messed with my brain for a second. I know. It's my Chevy shirt. I was like, I'm gonna do something different today. I'm gonna totally throw things for a loop a little bit. I don't know why the color is a little bit like it is. Need a refund? Well, I mean, yes. Yes, I am. That is the show that I'm going to. My brother may be going to that. I'm going with a couple of friends of mine. It should be a really great show. So, for those who don't know, on September the 30th, which is another Friday, which is in like 2.5 weeks, Bloodywood, the band Bloodywood, which is a phenomenal band, and if you like anything heavy, and Hilo, you might want to check this one out. I don't know if you're familiar with Bloodywood, but they are playing a show at a venue called the Middle East, and Webb. There is the Forza man himself, Mr. Webb. Have no idea who that is, but upset AKC isn't doing Ohio. So Bloodywood had announced this huge tour, this like their first ever U.S. tour. Bloodywood is fantastic. Relic, you are 100% on point. Bloodywood is awesome. Bloodywood is so cool. And I like that their music, their metal music, is infused with their cultural driving, center. It is Indian folk music. It's got a little bit of a Bollywood kind of feel at certain points. But man, yeah, Melissa Headcase, absolutely. Hocus Poke duo. There you go. Don't forget about Hocus Pocus 2 on the 30th. That is true, too. That is absolutely true. But Bloodywood is fantastic. And we just got announced the AKC tour. A Killer's Confession, who we are all, or a lot of us, are big fans of here on my channel. Because Waylon is a pretty awesome dude. And Poke duo. Well, yeah. I couldn't help myself. It just, man, that. So funny thing about that, Space Viking, what is going on, my friend? How are you doing? We're talking about all the wonderful things, all the various different things that are coming up. So also, we take time out. That is Space Viking right there. Space Viking is a fantastic artist. He's going to be at Granite State Comic-Con this weekend, where I'm going to be at the New Hampshire Highland Games this weekend. Potato. What's up, Bomani? Bomani, what is going on? Tomato. Potato. But yes, there's a lot of things going on. I will be at the New Hampshire Highland Games. Granite State is this weekend. Dude, I am very excited. Millie Heather! Yes, I am in red today, because it's my Chevrolet shirt. Even though we're not racing today. I feel kind of weird we're not racing today, and we won't get to racing because I will be gone Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. But on the 30th, Bloodywood, they announced their openers for the local area. Is it a cute Chevy? Horse racing? Well, Chevrolet was started by Luis Chevrolet in 1904? It's like 1914 or 1904, somewhere right around there. On nothing but log into my live Call of Duty. All right, Call of Duty something. Call of Duty is definitely something. I know somebody who is a hardcore Call of Duty mobile fan. My brother used to play Call of Duty Mobile, and he used to play that quite a bit until he lost his phone, and then he couldn't do anything about that. So that was a rather unfortunate turn of events. I am definitely waiting on Modern Warfare 2 to come out. There is definitely something hopefully good going to come from Modern Warfare 2. I like Modern Warfare, the release right before Call of Duty, Cold War. I didn't like Cold War as much. Model T, Charon. I mean, yeah, Granite State this weekend. Tractor Man, how are you doing, my friend? I know I hope it's going to be more Modern Warfare, but different. I like the gunsmith in Modern Warfare more. I like the feel of Modern Warfare. Black Ops, it's funny because, like, I am very hit or miss about first-person shooters. Destiny, I like, but I can't do Destiny. Can't do Destiny. Destiny has a feel to it that it's floaty. I know there's supposed to be, it's way more sci-fi, but like, you're busy. We started harvest season, dude. Awesome. Very, very cool. Very cool. But Millie Heather, Bloody Wood. And it's gonna be an amazing concert because A Killer's Confession is opening up for Bloody Wood. Balyu, where are we going? Are we getting breakfast? No, wait, it's dinner time here. I just had the rest of my crab rangoons. All right, I'm out of here. Way too loud to hear the stream, and my service sucks here. Dude, super code. Have a good time. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the show, and take pictures for us, will you? But Bloody Wood is metal, but infused with Indian folk music. Like think heavy metal Bloody Wood. Or heavy metal Bollywood. Yes. Start a Riot is, I think it's called Bahi Basad. I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but that is the one that you should definitely check out first. And it is a great band. And they are playing for the first time in the States on this tour. So that's an awesome thing. 9 Inch Nails, yes. Their previous tour back in like 2019, I believe it was, when they were doing a European tour, it was called the Rage Against the Machine. So they've got humor in a lot of that stuff, and it is pretty cool. It is actually very, very cool. I'm very much excited for it. I am very, very, very much excited for that. And it seems like there's so much going on. Last week was Heilung. Last week I had my mind absolutely blown by how incredible Heilung was to see as a band, and it was nothing short of amazing. Like, it was truly one of those situations where, like, I am truly grateful that I experienced it. Absolutely. Me and my dad are picking corn, and my brother is running wagons. You got a long harvest season ahead of you, don't you? And you know what? We didn't get to play Farm Sim 22 last week because I was at the Heilung show. And it was just like, it was nuts. And you know what? Space Viking, I meant to mention, your most recent piece of work is awesome. It is awesome, and I really like those Space Sundays, if you will. I believe you referred to them as. I think that piece of art came out fantastic. Absolutely, dude. You do fantastic work, and if anybody has ever just looked at the night sky and looked at the pictures from the Webb telescope, you absolutely need to check out Space Viking and his body of work, because it's pretty awesome stuff. And Space Viking actually shows up in our wonderful rotation. Machi Basad, that's right. Expect a Riot, yes. Space Viking shows up in the promotion channel on our Discord. And if you don't have access to our Discord, you should probably get access to our Discord, because that's where we all keep in touch when we're not here doing this. And then we can talk about other things and share pictures of food and talk about music and various other things. We like it. Relic, defend Chalupa Cabra. Chalupa Cabra? I don't even want to know, my dude. Spotify has The Who next to it, so that's promising. Yes! Melissa Headcase, thank you so much for the cheer. Saints Row, oh dear lord. Picking corn, 1, 2, or 3 rows, depending on which pickers we use, for 300 acres. So what do you do with that? Do you just send it to who wants to co-op on Saints Row? I don't have Saints Row. I've been watching you guys play Saints Row, particularly Relic when he's streaming Saints Row. Right? Is it not amazing? The Who is a band that is absolutely wonderful, and if The Who is in the suggested bands next to Bloody Wood, then you know it is pretty awesome. And then there's, unfortunately, I don't think they're a band anymore. Mac the Punk! What is up, dude? How are you doing? What's going on? It's like a touch of Linkin Park with some heavy metal bass and then Indian vibe music. Yes. If make sure that you listen to the one that Relic had mentioned, Machi Basad. And I am so very excited to see these guys. Like, it gets ground up into cow feed, and some of it is shelled and sold. Nice, nice, nice. I like their song, Gadar. Doing great. How are you? We're doing awesome. We are talking about all the amazing things that are actually happening, that are going on. Melissa Headcase with the cheer yet again. I appreciate it. And I know that you're cheering at Mac the Punk, so I know he appreciates it too. Oh, God. Oh. Our cat does not have 9 lives right here. So, yes, we are a Khajiit. You can tell because of his tail, and I don't know what else. We're a Khajiit that is being followed by a goat. And our goat carries all of our little wacky other things. I kind of don't know where we are, where we left off, or what we were doing. This is our, like, looking rock. What's up, 216? Have you not heard? Love my Chalupa truck, but the Saints monster truck is the play. Oh, you guys. I just clicked them and play, and it says, Givare. Rocket car? You guys are great. You guys are so great. And you know what? If any of you guys ever wind up on the PC, or if you ever wind up with an Xbox, please, you want some racing? We'll give you some racing on Fridays with Forza Fridays. I'm not a fan of that song. Which one? I still think, I think Start a Riot is still probably my favorite. Machi Basad. Leveling up my Mercantile in Oblivion, selling some 400 arrows. 1 by 1 is not Nachi Nacho Basad. I think we're ready to explore. We're actually ready to explore because we've got 250 pounds of stuff. And we don't have anything that's really weighing us down. Well, I mean, maybe we've got some various little bits and pieces here and there. But, yeah, let's make sure that we have everything that we need and nothing that we don't. All of these lesser soul gems, they weigh 0.2. And it adds up. I'm planning on getting it in Xbox some point. PlayStation will still be my... Okay, I got you. Dude, if you get Xbox and you get the Game Pass, we will be gaming. That goes without saying. I've been playing a lot of Ghost Recon Wildlands, oddly enough. I'm running my 1755 with a mounted 2-row corn picker, and my dad is running an International Harvester 1206 with a pull-type 3-row new idea picker. You know what? All of that sounds amazing. Daedric boots. We can... I thought we... Dragon Plate insulated. Do you like that game? Yeah, dude. Forza Fonday. Jimmy Bob Cornflake, it is so good to see you, my friend. I keep forgetting that you're on console and wanting to suggest that you play Oblivion after Skyrim. I think I've played it on console. It is available on the console. PlayStation is turning into my main because of certain people. Really? Why don't we see what we have available for quests? Because I don't even know what we have available. I can get hold of a Series S for $180, around $200. Hell attempted. That's a good price. The Series S is still a good machine. It does not have the physical DVD drive or disc drive, CD drive, and that's still a good price because it will play all of the games. The Series X is definitely the way to go because of the native 4K output, but – find King Olaf's verse. That's right. We wanted to join the bard. Let's go be a bard. Let's go be a bard at the Bard's College. Let's go do that. I have it on the 360. I don't know. Wait, was it on the PlayStation 3? Or could I get it on the PlayStation 4? I don't know. I can hear his turbo whine over my own engine. Tractor Man, you will probably also... Oh yeah, let's select the weapons that we are terrible with. Stop. Soul time. Which is our bow. Who dat? Must have been PlayStation 3 originally, yeah. I don't remember. I really don't remember. Ooh. Hello? Oh! The ghost has disappeared. Okay, I believe I'm supposed to follow him. Also, there's these dudes coming out. Ow. At least we can kind of kill these guys. Oh, I did hit him with an arrow. And if they would stand still, I could hit them with other arrows, too. The newest episode of Hot Rod Garage on Motor Trend On Demand is actually pretty awesome. They're working on what the hell is it? The Grand National. No idea where one can get it these days. I still have my PlayStation 3. Believe it or not, I still have my PlayStation 3, and I'm kind of happy about that. I did sell... I traded in... I traded in my... Do I want these Ancient Nord swords? Ooh, we could get an Ancient Nord Greatsword and a regular sword. So we could go upgrade those to be able to make the Nord Hero Swords, which I do kind of like. They are sort of neat. Stop moving so I can shoot you. Yes, you are correct. You still have your 360? Oh, man. That's cool. But yeah, I still have my... He's also dead, and he's got stuff we need to take from him. I still have my PlayStation 3. And realistically, I could probably play Space Marine. Echo Spark, what is good? How are you doing, my friend? What's going on? Millie Heather. And after this weekend, I hope to have that same mug back again. The Grand Trashinal? Yes. Yeah, Tractor Man, I knew you'd know. And an Xbox, a GameCube, an N64, and a Game Boy Pocket. Keep hydrated. I shall give it a shot. So here's the cool thing about the setup that I am running. Because I'm using a capture card. Of course, Relic. See, here's the thing. I have to open a new... Hear that? Hear that snap? And that crack? I had to open up a new box of these because I kind of finished them last night because I got snacky. I don't know if mine still works. That's a good question. A new box of cheese, yep. Where did this guy go? Oh, hey dude. And of course he goes and disappears on me. I don't think that was called for. Ooh. Hello. Oh, come on. Are you kidding? I mean, that was something. Oh, man. I wonder, are the Draugr still wet? My PlayStation 2s and Sega Genesis still work? I wish I still had a Sega Genesis. A Sega Genesis would be awesome to have. For sure. The power and eject button on the Xbox tend not to work. I need to look into that. Probably needs cleaning or something. Potentially. Potentially. I don't know if my PlayStation 3 still works. I haven't tried it in a long time. Might be a loose connection. Are they what? Or what? What way? Uh-oh. Meow. Absolutely. Alright. Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh. Oh, we're... Oh, it... I was pushed by a goat. I was pushed by a goat. Archery increased to 50. I'll take it. We're just gonna sit here and we're just gonna kind of... Oh, thanks, buddy. Goats will do that. This is a very frustratingly annoying goat. I'm not a big fan of this goat. But I was pushed by a goat. I believe that is... What is it? I forget. Aha, it's ad quote. Ad quote. There we go. I was pushed by a goat. I mean, it happens. It is a thing that happens. I will steal his ebony sword, and now he has his arrow-riddled body. See, this guy. Or no, this is Hilda. This is Hilda the goat. And Hilda kind of looks at me like the head tracks. So when a Draugr bellows in your face, which is worse, the Thuum or the smell of Draugr breath? You know what? It depends. It actually very much depends, because I kind of think, yeah, this goat... Look, also... Oh, I was going to say laying down on the job, but apparently the goat got back up again. It's a motivational goat. Ooh. Sneak attack. And we loose an arrow. It sails through the air. It strikes true into the wet, fleshy body of the Draugr. See, it depends if the Draugr is actually wet or not. I don't know if a Draugr is wet. Ooh. There's more of these fiends here. Good day, sir. I do not wish to deal with you. Thank you very much. Okay. And then we're gonna do some grave robbing. Such a child. I'm sad giggling every time you say. I mean... Oh. Where are we going? Oh, wait. I'm thinking we're... Goat. Why... Don't make goat noises at me. Allow me to pass, please. Ow! They're basically mummies, which are not known for being wet. Moist mummies. Ad quote, is this Draugr wet? I don't think you do the... Hold on. Well, didn't anybody see the original Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser? Alright, there we go. That's quote 10. That is quote number 10. I always forget I have that. Always forget I have that. The Buying Game. What's this guy's name? By Abibail Timsar Dedissum. Gooey mummy. But I'm going to attempt to get my grandpa's Farmall F30 and a mounted picker out in the field this year. It probably won't go very well, but it never hurt to try. No, it never does hurt to try. Ah, seriously, goat. You get goat breath. And you know what, honestly, so... Oh, crap. I just got logged again. Ow. Which way are we going? I don't know where we're going. Anything? Hello? No. Gooey mummy for sure. Yeah, see, it's that... I think it's that. So we're gonna go whoop, 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 right around the corner. Okay, carrying on. This is like a little bit of a maze. are we going now? Man, goat breath is bad. Stop jumping on the button, but what if I like jumping on the button? Like, that's another button right there. Wait, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire. Fire bad. Oh. Spiders. Spiders. Oh, alright. So every time these are on the ceiling, they're mildly terrifying because occasionally the really, really big spiders come out of them. And those, they'll be mildly surprising. And when I say mildly surprising, you're going to be very surprised. Potion of magic. What's this? Oh. I believe this is the emergency exit down there, as opposed to these moderately really big... Yes, there are very large spiders and very, very large spiders. We're gonna get the, whoop. He's stuck. Kind of creepy, though. So, apparently, I believe we're going down. Sploosh. We're a swimming Khajiit. Not so much that we really want to be a swimming Khajiit. It's just kind of how the cards played out for us. Oh yeah, that's right. We forgot to level up. There was some leveling up that we had to do. We're going to increase Magicka. I know it's not going to be the most effective, but we are still going to increase Magicka. Also, we need to... Big cats like water. It also has steel wheels, so it's thump, thump, thump all the way. No kidding. Spiders and spider fants. Yeah. Oh, we can't do that. Okay. Pressing block while aiming will zoom in your view. So this is also the one that we want, which is zooming will slow time by 25%. So we want to go with that little perk first. And we will take it. Smithing is at 93. That is very good. Enchanting, we're not going to reset enchanting. As much as I would like to get the points back from enchanting, that would be a nightmare to try to level up again. I am somewhat considering... No, actually... I mean, the only thing that would get us resetting lockpicking, because I didn't put any points in there, and I never put points in lockpicking, because it's just far too easy to actually pick locks in this game, so...
Cheese!
Oh, you don't say! And we will double dip on the brand new, freshly opened box of cheese. Well... cheddar cheese goldfish, and it is in fact 100% real cheese, although I don't know how that figures into things.
Is it just me, or is it getting saner and saner these days?
Too much cheese. Elo, you're fired. There's your beans, my friend. You're fired. Oh, that tastes like cinnamon cheese. T-Money! What's going on, dude? I'm being accosted on stream, thank you very much. And we're playing Skyrim. It tastes like cinnamon cheese. There was a cinnamon jelly belly in there. Whoop, that's a rat. No, it's a skeever, excuse me. Oh, and there's that jerk. Oh, another jerk. Ah. Oh, we missed. No! Get away! Look at me! Alright, don't look at me. That's fine. The concert was amazing, Loader. The concert was absolutely incredible. That is... Oh, crap. That's another Droger. Oh, we got him! Yeah, that was cinnamon cheese. Oh, hello. And our archery increases ever so slightly. Okay. We are now hidden once again. Cinnamon cheese, yes. Very much so. While it is two great tastes that taste great apart, not a very good taste that tastes great together. Not really a fan. And seeing as how Hilo, I can't fire you from Court Night stream, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You old stomach. Ah, food is on its way. Goldfish. Mmm. Oh, and more. What's next? Really? Jelly bean chaser. A jelly bean chaser. You know what's actually really good is the Starburst jelly beans. Starburst jelly beans. Reminds me, I bought some various cider flavored jelly beans. We have some Indiana Jones style of traps here. Oh, ow. Yeah, we've got some Indiana Jones style of traps. That isn't what I would like to be doing. That is what I am on the receiving end of. I will say No Man's Sky is a totally different game now. I just started playing again today, and there are so many changes. Blood orange and things. Somehow, I doubt he'd agree to fire me. I'm too good at being a mod. You've made him lazy. You have made Court Knight lazy. He doesn't even know how to run his own stream. No Man's Sky is fantastic. I had a Strawberry Starburst C4 the other day. I was not a fan. No Man's Sky is great. I would definitely, ouch, it hit me. Ooh, I'll take that. Even though it's a petty soul gem. I'm a very petty individual. I will definitely take that. Can we... Oh. Ow. Slicing and dicing. I would definitely play No Man's Sky because it is such a relaxing game, and I really enjoy playing it. Mostly for the base building. Like, I really, really, really like building a whole dwelling. You can have more ships now, and they change so many things. There are tons of new rooms on the freighters now. Yes, Petite Druid! How are you? How is everything? What's going on? Anything good? We are playing Skyrim tonight. All of the Skyrims. I'm doing good. Making droodles. Well, cinnamon flavored cheese. Things are awful. The Rim of Sky. Yes, indeed. But yeah, I like, I really, really, really like No Man's Sky. And you know what? I will absolutely bounce over there. If you guys want to see my, my, like, No Man's Sky dwelling, we could most assuredly pop over there. It's like a hamster habit trail in glass. And I'm... What's this? Open the sealed door. The door is sealed by a magical barrier. Oh, we go down here. Okay. You want to play? Ah! I've never played multiplayer, and I have no idea how multiplayer actually plays out. No droodles today. Harvest squash soup. I was never a big fan of squash, but I do like fried zucchini. Oh, hello. Good day to you, sir. I'm here to talk about your vehicle's extended warranty services. Perhaps your chariot needs new wheels. Or your wagon. Does your wagon need a new cover? Here's the great thing. It's kind of instant. I don't know how it... Yeah, I don't... Like, I know that Nika Fernandez had jumped into my No Man's Sky game, and there are two people, they are there, but I don't know how you're supposed to kind of do anything, or what you're supposed to do. Like, I bet freighters would actually be a lot of fun. Ooh, ebony shield. I bet freighters... Ebony sword. Like I said, I bet freighters would be a lot of fun. Who detected me? Oh, hello. Good day, sir. Knock, knock. In the face. They can help you with your missions, gather materials. Okay, okay. Makes dogfights a lot easier. Okay. It's like a bisque. Yellow squash, cinnamon, nutmeg, roasted pumpkin seeds, putting mine in a fat pumpernickel bread bowl. Ooh, bread bowl. You said the magic words, bread bowl. I now have all my scientists on your freighter. So they made the freighter so it's like a, Oh, hello, good sir. You seem to have died at the hands of this sword. Sir or madame is iron greatsword. That would be kind of fun to use. Best way to fight sentinels with a group if you're farming there. So here's the thing. I tried to do the expansion that allowed you to get like an AI. I'm going to hop out of here. Have a good night, y'all. I'm tired. Melissa Headcase, good luck to you. Enjoy your tomorrow. It's like now like a space station base. Okay. Okay. What happens if I do this? Ooh, what's this? Oh, that must be that thing. But we can't do that thing because I stole it. So the freighter acts as like a space station now. That is actually kind of cool. Ooh. Who are we sneaking away from? I've wanted that for so long because I explore so much. So the thing is, I had started trying to do the where you get the companions, the robotic AIs, but I tried to go after the giant walker brain, and it glitched and it fell through the earth, and there was no way to restart the quest. And I don't think I've been able to successfully obtain a walker brain. Hello. I didn't mean to shoot you there. Even I have my standards. Oh, crap. I'm definitely gonna have to try it. Oh, hello. He's detected me. And so has he. Ooh, got him. Oh, he fell apart. I don't know why. I couldn't imagine why. Our archery has increased to 52. And then... Oh, there's another dude. Our arrows are going nowhere. Good day, sir! Your breath smells like the dead. What is behind door number 2? Okay. Oh, and it's steps that go down. Okay, that's not bad. And this probably opens that. Yes. So, I think... Oh, hello! Oh, that was easy enough. Ancient Nord Greatsword. No, we don't want one of those. We already have. That's... Oh, and a chest. Oh, and we must unlock this trap trigger. You get a free freighter after you warp to a few systems and you rescue the one from the bandits. You land on the one and it gives you when you talk to the... Yes, I do have that one. I got a freighter and I got a bunch of ships actually quite a while ago. Okay. And now we open to basically nothing. Okay, that's fine. I accept that. All right. Do you guys want to see my my planet on my ships on No Man's Sky? Because I can bounce over there. Because I have the ability to do so with this ever so delightful PlayStation. It makes things quick and easy. I have over 400 mil in credits to spend. So it's funny you say that, I was playing the game, and I just happened to be on the main space station. Was it the cube? Whoa. Hey, dude. Hello, good sir. Svaknir? Yeah. Okay. So we just found King Olaf's verse. O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid and false. Your cunning captures of Numenex a con for the ages. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold they fell to their knees. But solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Yes, the anomaly, yep. So ends the story of Olaf the Liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. Yeah, it does kind of look like the Death Star. In Solitude's bards, trains for the service, they also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it. So we will take that. So we can now return that to... Alright, so we can do that. We can return it to the Bard's College. How the hell did this dude get all the way down here? Mark, what is going on? How are you doing? What's happening? What's shaking? What's new? How's everything tonight? Oh, hello. I did not see you there, which I think was possibly the idea. So we're just going to fill you with arrows. What? Not you. This guy. And I'm re-leveling my unfortunate... Oh, and we get... What did I get pushed by? I don't know. Not much. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, hello. Why? Oh, we can go through the mystical door. All right, we got a mystical door we can walk through. All right, let's finish up this dungeon, and then we can pop over and we can check out. I love these things on the walls. I always like these. You know, we get the ones for, like, the Wolf Queen. Okay. So this is the... What key? Why does it keep doing that? It keeps doing that thing. Well, the bitrate's fine. Hasn't dropped off or anything. That's fine. Okay. We need to go to keys. Because I have way too many keys, I need to figure out which Dragonclaw key that I do have. It's like a red one, I think. I don't know why I hang on to all of these keys. It's kind of a sickness, unfortunately. Wait, didn't I? Or is it under miscellaneous? Yeah, I think it's under miscellaneous. Yeah, Ruby Dragonclaw. Ruby Dragonclaw. So we get a wolf, a bird, and a wolf. Okay. Wolf. Bird. Then a wolf. Bird, that's a dragon. And that's the wolf. Yeah, that seems fine. All right. Keyhole. So that's the ruby one. We can actually have another Dragonclaw that we can put on our little mantle place. I don't know where we're going, and I don't know what we're doing. So let's sneak there, because we have nothing else to lose by sneaking. I'm doing good today. I get more. Oh, dude, relic. That stuff still sounds amazing. Oatmeal cream pie ice cream. But yeah, today I'm doing pretty good. It is Monday. Oh boy. Oh boy. Something tells me. How about we play a little game called Pincushion the Drogers. But yeah, it's Monday. It is a short week for me. We are here today and tomorrow because towards the end of the week, I will be at the New Hampshire Highland Games. Oh, bother. I don't think that was called for. Sit still. Don't move. There we are. Alright. That's another one. And I don't know which one of these are gonna kinda... there's that. Oh, more dudes up there? Oh, that's a Death Lord. There is stuff up there. So yeah, we've got Skyrim tonight. We've got, oh, we totally missed. But hey, we've got over 1,000 arrows to kind of keep flinging down range at this guy. So we've got Skyrim tonight. We've got Fallout 4 tomorrow. And I don't know if I should have reset both stealth and bows at the same time. So the Lego Mustang is surprisingly easier than my last year's set. Okay. Borax. Oh, bother. Oh, the ghost is gonna fight with me. Hey, get back here. Don't attack the ghost. What'd the ghost ever do to you, bro? Something hit me. Infamous Blue Phoenix, what is going on? How are you this evening? What is good? Give me that. We want some of that stuff. This weekend I'm going to be hitting a little white ball, only to go chasing after it in a cart, just to hit it again. So you're trying to golf this weekend, is what you're saying. You're doing the golfing thing. I have never golfed. You're tired? Why are you tired? And maybe another. And that guy's alive. So I'm thinking, other than the fact that these are all been sick digestive issues, I gotcha. That is no fun at all. I certainly hope that it clears up sooner as opposed to later for you. Iron plate armor. Iron plate armor. Hold on. It does look kind of... We're going to take it anyways. Golfing in a charity event. There you go. That's a good way to spend a day. I'm going to be on a mountainside. Watching people hurl pieces of timber. End over end. And possibly the hammer throw and all other various games, listen to music. Almanac. Almanac is going to be at the Highland Games. Oh, we got one more. I think we got one more. You know, it's so nice to just hang back and let him tank it. I think I'm going to take off. Probably be back later tonight. All right. All right. Totally cool. You get done what you got to go get done. Whoosh. Arrow time. I think they're the descendants of the ghost hunters with lasers and a giant marshmallow man. I mean, this has potential. King Olaf one. What is... Whoa. Do I remember fighting King Olaf? I don't ever remember fighting King Olaf. Keep. The house I was trying to get... you were trying to get a house? Ooh, we got him. Forgot the golfing. I'll drive the carts for people. Yes, there is that, isn't there? That is totally a thing. Oh, he went here. But he didn't have anything good, so that's fine. Bow. I'll take the arrows. That's fine. Anything in there? Nope. What's this? It is a money pouch we can't get. Looking at a ranch, and then I would have sold this one to pay it off. Gotcha. What does King Olaf have? He's got an ebony war axe, which is pretty good. King Olaf's treasury key and Alright, what do you got for me? Lay it on me. Ever seen the races where they improve riding lawnmowers? Okay, it's funny you mention that. On the most recent episode of Faster with Finnegan, they did just that. And it was awesome. If you guys have Motor Trend on demand, I highly, highly, highly recommend the episode of Faster with Finnegan. And 1 acre of land in the county and a big shop garage. Okay. This way. Shouts. Shout. Shout. Let it all out. These are the things we can do without. Come on now. Oh, your Thum rushes forward, carrying you in its wake with the speed of a tempest. Alright. Alright. So we have 28 dragon souls. We've killed a lot of dragons. We haven't really... I don't know. That aversion to shock. It's a steel battle axe. What's in the chest? Gold, scroll of hysteria, ebony greatsword. Okay, so we got plenty more stuff that we can sell. We like selling stuff. Waiting for my phone to update. It's taking forever. You know, sometimes it does that, and that is annoying as hell. All right. Let us escape through whatever little tunnel this turns out to be. I swear, if this opens up into like a crypt... Oh, ebony sword. Potion of healing. We got plenty of stuff to sell now. Embalming tool. Anybody need an embalming tool? So... Oh, there's our goat. Our ever-friendly goat. Oh, this is the... Oh. This is right back at the beginning. Alright. Okay. So, we have the verse, which means we need to go back to the Bard's College and talk to whatever dude's in charge. That's alright. But we can take the Ruby Dragonclaw, I think. We can take the Ruby Dragonclaw and we can go to our wonderful living location over here in Hendrheim, which does look like a Viking longhouse. But no, infamous Blue Phoenix, the lawnmower races are crazy. They juice up the engine, so it's got a little bit more horsepower. They change the pulley size on the rear transaxle, and the rear transaxle actually has different gearing. But that was an awesome, awesome episode. Ruby. Aha! Look at that! Isn't that the most awesome display shelf of Dragon Claws of various different materials and such? I personally think so. The Mace of Molag Bal. Or perhaps the Dawnbreaker. We've got all kinds of really cool knickknacks and Daedric artifacts over here. It's pretty rad. Where did Ysolda go? I saw her just go inside. Unless that was a doppelganger. Which apparently now it could have been. Oh, there she is. There she is. Ysolda, I have things to sell you.
Yes,
Good day.
Love. What do you need? We have a
Actually, has the store made any money? That's the question we should be asking.
Your share, love.
400 gold.
Take a look.
Okay. All right, we have things to sell. Mostly weapons, though. I do want to take these and actually forge them, and I think they take iron. Ebony arrow. Ebony greatsword. 57 days. Dude, 57? 2 months. That's it? Okay.
Goodbye, my love.
So, I believe we actually have to... We need to go to the Skyforge to make those into Nord hero weapons. And I only want to make them into Nord hero weapons just to simply have them, because I like collecting things. So the ancient Nord sword. So those are steel. So we're going to get a couple bits of steel. And then we'll scroll through my very healthy amount of crap that we hang on to here. When I say healthy amount of crap, I mean I really hang on to entirely too much. Do some of those, and then we need some steel. Steel ingots. Go 6 of those. You're a little excited for it? Dude, there is so many games that is coming out very soon, and it is incredibly exciting. Incredibly exciting. Like, we have a glut of games on the horizon that should be fantastic. A friend of mine got punched in the arm for giving a countdown in days, hours, and minutes till Christmas. That is blasphemy. That right there, my friend, is blasphemy. Let's get to Halloween first. I don't think Halloween should be pushed out of the way. I don't think Halloween should be pushed out of the way for the holiday season. Give me my Halloween first, okay? Oh yeah, we got to go to the Skyforge first. Like I said, he got. Did you do the punching? Were you doing the? Were you the puncher? You 216? How is everything going with you 216? How's work? How's life? How's the family? I hope everybody's doing good. Confirmed. Storm is a witch. How am I a witch? No, not me. I'd never. Never. Alright, so we got to use the Skyforge. And we're going to use the Skyforge to make Nord Hero Greatsword. Oh, it does take 3. Okay. And 3 leather strips. So it's a good thing I loaded up on some of the stuff. And then a Nord Hero Sword. Fantastic. Where are you from? And looking forward to Halloween. Halloween has some of the best decorations that you can possibly get. I think we need to go through my birthday until Halloween. I mean, there is that too. There is that too. I am very excited. So if you put that, together, if you put that Lego car together, you have to take pictures, my friend. You have to take pictures. We have 1. Oh, we've got, hold on. Apparel. Oh, you know what? Weapons and armor can be improved 20% better. You will? Fantastic. You can have more than 3 multi-tools now. I never figured out how to swap between multi-tools. I inadvertently wound up with a second multi-tool and could not swap to the first one that I had. And I was like, this is awful. Do that. Then we will do Necklace of Smithing. No. Actually, it's the same. Do that one. And then Ring of Crafting. So then we can use the Grindstone. Because we are the Khajiit. Alright. That is a significant improvement. That is a significant improvement right there. Can't wait for the Fit My Neighbors throw again when I keep my Grim Reaper lights on the house all around Christmas. Dude. Oh my god. That is going to be funny. That is going to be exceptionally funny. On PC, it's the X key, but if it's the same key as your summon ship, you just move the starship. Oh. Okay, see, I didn't... You know what? they never really do a great job of explaining the quick menu right there. And we are going to craft an exceptionally potent Nord Hero sword. So that is 103 damage right there. Torment is 122. Dawnfang is 108, and Bloodthirst is 108. So that's not bad. Somehow I got kicked out of your Discord server, so I had to re-add. Yeah, I saw that you had popped out for some reason. I mean, some people pop in, some people pop out. It happens. It does happen. I've got this wacky thing that actually tells me, like, who comes and goes from the Discord server, because that's how Vlad had set it up. It was very strange. Usually, that is not the type of thing that I really actually pay attention to, but it's there, I guess. The Armorer's Challenge. They had obnoxiously bright lights that would flash constantly and woke me up. I kindly asked if they could be repositioned. They declined, so this is what they get. You know what? Honestly, that's the way to do it. If they can't be nice enough to... you can't post or anything? Oh, you might have to go to the rules section, and I think you may have to accept the rules. I think that's... Yes. Yeah. So if you go to the rules section, where it says react to this message to get access to the server, you just have to click on the thing that says read the rules, and you're good to go. That should allow you posting. It is another layer of anti-spam type activity, because we did have some issues where the Discord server was spammed with a whole bunch of just vile crap. But we locked it down right quick, and we changed some of the settings so it was a little bit better. And hopefully we don't run into issues like that. Like, you can't actually spam the channel anymore with like more than a handful of messages without the thing going, "Hey, chill out." Yes, Hilo, yes.
Looking to protect yourself?
There were some, yeah, it was two people, and they just kept on spamming the same message over and over and over. Let's just say it's a bad raid. Basically, yeah. They were not very good. Let's sell that. And we have other things to sell, like ebony swords. All three of them. And then we can't sell the ebony war axe because she ran out of money.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Ran out of money. I can post. It's just being stupid showing everything as locked. Oh, I see the meme. Just checking, sir. We received a call that someone died in here. That is actually funny. Yeah, Hilo is 100% right. So, and it happened on a Friday. So, I just happened to know, I was racing in Forza, and I get a Facebook message of all things, and it was about the server. And then we checked it out real quick. If it was just the regular run-of-the-mill Christmas lights, it wouldn't have bothered me. But it's those big moving LED snowflakes, snowman, and reindeer lights. Gotcha. I gotcha. All right. So we were talking about... Okay, here's the cool thing about this. We do this, and then we could go boop, boop, boop. No Man's Sky. Boom. No Man's Sky. So let's bounce over here real quick. And then we might have to do... Yeah, that was a day. Vlad wasn't around because he was actually, I believe, in his D&D game. So, all right. Other players may join your... Okay, so we will load this up. Load save. All right, let's change the game title just for the hell of it. right, so we'll do that. Yeah, we did pretty good about... so basically what you see in a small Midwest village or town. All right, this is my fighter. And for some reason, I have a diving helmet. Although this game is beautiful. This game is absolutely beautiful. Let's see if I actually remember. Oh yeah, we've got little jump jets. So, I think there's gonna be... Hello, sir. Might you be selling anything? Guy's angry. Well, probably did something wrong. All right, let's go check out. Let's go check out my base, which is. Oh, okay. This is cool. That's new. That is new, and I want to say it is this one. I do have another settlement here. I don't know what it's for. I've been finding stuff, but I've also got in it. It's funny too. I have I have my own base on one. It's a paradise planet, which is actually kind of cool. And there's a settlement that I stumbled onto on the paradise planet, where I've been slowly but surely running the settlement, I guess one would say. Pretty much small town Ohio. Neighbors got to be extra obnoxious. All right. So I discovered this some time ago. It may be slightly weird looking. Like, here's my refiner. Here's my medium refiner. These are all storage containers right over here. So these things are all storage containers, which all contain various different... Like, this is all of my stuff that I'm currently carrying, apparently. Which is a lot. But this right here. This right here is my... that's not even talking about the evil witch. Oh, that one relic. Alright, let's see. What does he say? See, we're stuck on building the Minotaur. Yes, yep, they link to anywhere. So you could put those cubes, the same cubes that are on this planet, if they are on the freighter, they actually link to the items in the freighter. So we've got these really nice steps right here. Like, I made these really, really nice steps, and I thought they looked kind of cool. Isn't this neat? How cool is this look, right? So I even set up this little teleport doodad, and it instantly teleports over to this really cool landing pad that I have right here. Oddly enough, since the last run-in we had with her, she's been fairly cordial. Interesting. So I've turned these all into various different, like, greenhouses. I like this. I really, really, really like... so this is gut rot flower. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, I can talk to you. What do you have to say? Traveler, I have detected another location of interest. Go that you may hone your control of the exocraft. Track the signal down before it disappears so that we may siphon its units. Let's purchase exocraft upgrades. I don't even know, like, what my exocraft is. I don't know. Cannon module. I have apparently 149 million units and 15,000 nanites. So we can climb up here. here is my rather wonderful to harvest all plants. Sploosh. So we get a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, these are my greenhouses. These are all of my greenhouses. That is another landing pad that is over there. But we've got, I think there's the viewing bubble. I have like a viewing bubble. I thought I had a viewing bubble. Maybe I don't have a viewing bubble anymore. I might have redesigned it. Go. Or is it over here? No, it's not over here. So basically, what we can do. Yeah, this is my giant cylinder right here. Most time-consuming platinum. Dude, I love how this looks. I am really, really, really happy with how all of this looks. Yeah, that's the one where you learn the recipes to build the stuff. But like, that's all of my storage on the grand steps over there. This was originally how things started. I mean, I've got creatures that that walk down below there, various different plants and stuff like that. I love these glass domes. I absolutely love the glass domes. And I had this nifty little like viewing bubble, but I think I took it away because I kept on adding these to them. So this is where all my power comes from. These are all power generators. You'll have to show me, dude. You'll definitely have to show me. But I think we're stuck on... So this is my... That's my multi-tool. We're working on the exocraft. The exocraft is the thing that we needed the brain for to upgrade so that it might actually have an AI. My freighter, Class A freighter. My starship is a Class A. And then I've just got all this garbage in my multi-suit. So yeah, it's all this sort of stuff. Let's see. I glitched a base up in the sky, basically in space. Dude, that's nuts. But yeah, I mean, this is all kinds of really neat stuff. And it's a beautiful game. And it is an absolutely gorgeous game. This is, I think, our landing pad for vehicles. So I've got that thing up there. This thing is nuts. It is like this giant, colossal... Oop. Like, this is our massive rover. Glass floors, extremely low gravity, so you can fall forever. Dude, that's cool. I think I even have... I want to say I have... Oh yeah, I've got a submersible. I've even got a submersible. I'm back. Did you miss me? Where'd you go? Skyrim space program, did you run afoul of the giants? Actually, I am showing off the various different things that I have here in No Man's Sky. So this is the Nautilon. So then we can go on little underwater expeditions and such. I mean, this is so cool. Everything about this is so fun. And it's a gorgeous game. It is an absolutely... That's a gun. I didn't mean to do that. Absolutely adore your base. It's incredible, and I appreciate it because I know the time and effort. Yeah, I have put a lot of time into this game. And it was one of those things where it was so much fun because I was just simply playing it just to play it. I went downstairs and realized my stepdad was still out. It's midnight, and he's gone to my aunt's to do some bits, so I was making him a hot water bottle for his chair. Uh-oh. I don't want to drown. When he gets home, and made him a glass of water and set out his blankets and his soup bowl in the kitchen. That is very cool and very nice of you. Because he's going to be super sore and tired when he comes home. Hours and hours disappear. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what happens. So, all right. Where did my base go? It's up here. All of these minerals I can harvest. This is my neat little buggy that I've got right here. I've even got some pets and stuff. Yeah, it is. It's only 7:30 for me right now. You know, we've got creatures that wander around. Let me see if there's. How do we get to it? This is it right here. This is retrieve a pristine walker brain. Installation of Sentinel hardframe body will allow the Minotaur exocraft to fight autonomously. Retrieve a pristine brain from an elite Sentinel walker. The sentry has detected the location of a walker. Locate Sentinels with analysis visor. 12:30 now. He should be home any minute. Mum said he was on his way back. It's about an hour to my aunt's. That's a decent little ride. Nah, that's fun though. Nika Fernandez! Con mucho amor! What is going on? How are you doing? How is everything? We are taking a look at my base in No Man's Sky. Just kind of, we're jumping between games tonight. Jumping between games. So tired, but so happy and fine. Awesome. So cool. Well, like, this is there a photo mode? I don't know if there's a photo mode. Is there a photo mode in this? I don't even know. Or controls, control options, network, video option. Frame rate lock. Where's the meatloaf? I don't... Ma! Meatloaf! Oh, yeah. So the run button is the different button. It's in the multi-screen. Guide, options, discoveries, catalog. Oh, the summon menu. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, that's right. That's right. Don't we have... Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button to run. But yeah, this is pretty much... So what is it? It is... Not this one. Aha! Aha! That's right. So let's, Oh, nope. It's kind of... I mean, I like... I get that basically right there. Let's see. I need your card for Guitar Song Hero. Guitar Hero songs. Oh, that's too funny. Although sometimes when I can't find my card, I'm just like, Mom, can I use your bank card? Yes, indeed. And the one end of those is where you switch items out. Like, oh, okay. Okay. It's usually to buy my festival tickets or something. That is cool, though. All right, let's do hide menu. We're going to take that screenshot. Occasionally, the internet just won't let me use my own. That's weird. So, that's that. And I don't know. I think we've got the... So that's on that. So we've got that little sentinel marker. Yes, we do have storage. So, yes, all of these are basically full, and I don't believe we can actually build more of them. Deep water chambers, small windows, all kinds of different building materials that we can use. Light boxes. There's all our farming we can do. It used to be more organized than it is now. We'll put it that way. Oh, you can only have the 10? Okay. Spheres, cubes, paving, small paving. I mean, there's so much stuff that I have. I really enjoy this. I really, really, really enjoy this. And I like the building aspect of this is probably the most fun for me. Also, rubbish memory. So I put my own bank's pin code to Mum's pin code because some unknown reason I can remember hers, but no. All right. Well, also, they're also numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so they go 1 to 10. And they used to be more organized than this. So base building, yes. This is No Man's Sky. And I built this rather elaborate base right here. And it's awesome. It's so... Oh, that's my little viewing bubble. Hold on. I found my viewing bubble. Hold on. Let me go to my viewing bubble because it's actually so really, really cool. These are all my scientists stuffed in this little cluster right here. We don't want to go up there. We want to go to this one over here. Whenever I forget the numbers, I just ring my mom and ask her what her... That's awesome. This it? Yes, this is it. Okay. So, this is my little quiet contemplation bubble over here. And it is up high enough so that it kind of... I don't know. How do I apparently can't... I either go all the way up or all the way down. Which is kind of ridiculous. Alright, so... Okay. There we are. So this is my little bubble away from home. Like, this is...
I used to be an adventurer.
This is
like
cool.
you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
She was like, if you forget your number, why do you need mine? And I was like, Nika Fernandez, yes. Thank you very much, my friend. But the cool thing about this is, like, I've got all of this right here. All the starry sky. The different rings of the planets. I mean, it's amazing. I built a chair in one of those so I could just sit. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I haven't really gotten into building too much. This was all very haphazard in how I threw it together. I took it to naproxen, so I might even get more goofy silly because my teeth hurt, and it's probably gonna sleep put me soon. Yes, awesome. But yeah, this is my little basin, No Man's Sky, and I really like it, and I like how haphazard it grew. And how it was just basically all kinds of different, apparently we have to climb all the way down. I don't think that is a very good design feature. And I tried alternating the ladders, and it just really didn't work. our spacesuit is black and red, and you have a portal. Yes. That shows kind of like my life, battery, energy stuff, and then my helmet just kind of glows. I look a little bit like I should belong in BioShock, but we're not going to talk about that. So this is all the way down. I should make like an escape hatch on the bottom. Nope, nope, come on. Get off the... Please don't be stuck like this. This is annoying. Yeah, like a Jules Verne helmet. Yes, like an old school diving helmet. Fungal clusters. These things actually bring a lot of money. I think. Fungal mold. Alright. So now we gotta try to attempt to... No! See? That's... Yep. Mushroom! Mushroom! Alright, so we gotta try to make our way out of here. Oh my goodness, this is going to drive me bonkers. This was a design flaw. Not gonna lie. That was a significant design flaw in that one. No, stop. Oh my goodness. Need a slide to get down? Kind of. Oh, dude, come on. I don't know how... Aha. I kind of think I'm a little bit on the bone side right now. I can't get to the right level. But you know what I could do? No, actually, I don't know what I could do. This game is very relaxing indeed. It doesn't allow me to get off the ladder in between. See, if I fall and if I hit the ladder, I can't actually get off the ladder. That's the only thing. It's too relaxing. Where are the zombies? Yeah, there's really nothing to let's see. So if that's there, I should probably put some kind of door or something. That. Why don't I see if I could put a door? And I don't have enough materials to put a door in here. That's the unfortunate part. Oh, boy. Actually, wait a minute. There's stuff that swims in that water. So, it's pretty cool. Actually, you know, I have an idea. Edit placed parts. So move this. Me. Ooh. Move it. Oh, almost. No, no. Almost got it. King Trucker. Aesthetically pleasing, yes. I did make this. I absolutely made this. Let's see. Toggle free placement. I'm trying to make it so that I can actually kind of see, because it's not going to let me. I'm trying to place it right here. kind of... No. All right, fine. Let's put it right there. Okay. So let's see if that allows us to get down. Let's see if that actually allows us. No, it doesn't. Oh my goodness. The ladders are very annoying. So I would like to show you, Solostrato, the different base in here. But see, we can't touch the ladder. Oh, there we go. Okay, we've made it. We've, now I've disappeared. You're addicted to Need for Speed Heat. That's not a bad thing. There are worse things to be addicted to, my friend. This is my spaceship right here. These are my domes, which double as, like, glorified greenhouses. I can also play this game on PlayStation VR. Wow. That's what we in the biz call a game quirk. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, I'm gonna need to put some different ways to get out of there. But, yeah, this is my space station on a paradise planet. I mean, I can watch the sun come up. These are all my power generators, which I could do probably a better job of hiding the power generators, but that's neither here nor there. But this is it. This is my serenity right here. This is like, this is what I can go to. I can discover anything. And I can roam this planet. I can discover stuff on this planet. Here's my portal. Barry says hi. Barry! What is up, my dude? How are you? I hope everything is fantastic. We did have a base here. This is my settlement. It's called Jonafield. We can warp there. We can go check out my settlement. It's nothing too extravagant. And Relic says hello to Barry as well. Just big smiles. You make his day. Awesome. Barry, we're playing No Man's Sky. We're flying around the galaxy exploring. And we're having a great time doing it. Apparently... Ooh, Hachimachi. This thing don't want to die. Why does it not want to die? Ooh, okay. That's fine. So the Sentinels have been attacking my base, apparently. You're being attacked by the Vex. I mean, you're not wrong. Kinda close. Kinda close. Where's the other dudes? Alright. I forget which button reloads, so there is that too. It doesn't help things. Yeah, essentially, this would be very close to, you know, what the Vex is. Alright, hopefully we can get rid of these guys, because these guys are kind of annoying. You can now make catwalks on the outside of your freighter that you can walk outside on. Okay. I'm all about that. You knew there'd be monsters? Yeah. There's some stuff, there's critters that will actually try to, like, attack you and whatnot. Okay. So they're all out of the way. They're all done. Goodbye, finito. Those are all combat supplies. So this is my little, oh, why are these guys here again? Suppression forces retreating. Okay, that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Salvaged glass. I don't know what that does. Take it anyways. And then that actually gives us some more ammunition as well. But this is my settlement that I found, and I've been helping them expand the settlement. He says keep playing the Galaxy game. Okay. Okay. Millie Heather, Barry is 216's little fella. Let's see. Why is my craft behind a thing? So, for some weird reason, my craft is behind this thing. I don't know why. My Nana says she's vexed when she's cross about something. Okay. A mini 216. Yes, indeed. So we have little fellas. Oh, what's that? We can identify. I thought I identified everything on this planet here. Apparently, we've got all kinds of stuff we didn't identify. And every time we identify stuff, it actually gives us more cash. That's kind of cool, too. Okay. Nope, that's good. That's good. It is a Gek planetary settlement. Cryptid Tales. What is going on, my friend? And you know what? This is why, you know, and 216, thank you for bringing the little fella around. And this is why I like, I guess you could describe what we do here is family friendly, because you can bring anybody here. Anybody who wants to hang out can hang out. That's what makes it fun. All right, we need to make a, we need to resolve a settlement dispute. So settlement entity Kovron has an issue with Surfling Lar. Am I friendly? I would certainly hope that you're friendly. Settlement entity Kovron and Surfling Lar claim ownership of the same treasure map. Scent testing reveals a stale, lingering odor around the item. A stale, lingering odor. Usually, so here's the thing. Usually, the Gek have like an aromatic kind of odor to them. So we will give it to that guy. And that negatively affected how our settlement is. New settlement status. So we're actually producing, and that's a good thing. Or we just transfer to, yeah, we'll do that. Nanotube crates. Oh, we don't have any more capacity. Oops. So we're making stuff, but we ran out of capacity for it. So our population is 28 people. Our happiness is 31%. Sentinel alert level is 0. And we've got all basically beneficial type stuff going on there, which isn't bad. I want to say, did we have a construction thing going on? I don't know if we had a construction thing. Log. Unity research. I guess not. I guess we didn't have any. They're probably not happy just because you shot up the buildings they just built. Let's see. Settlement status can be seen in the... I don't know if I was building something here or not. I might have been building something. I'm not 100% sure. Potentially. But then we've got cool stuff like these creatures that roam around. You'd be pretty mad about it? Ask Preston Garvey. Yeah, Preston Garvey. Yeah. All right. I don't know why they put my ship in a... Oh, what's this? What's this? Construction... Oh, Starship Dock! We need 120 chromatic metal. 120 chromatic metal, and then we can start making a Starship Dock. So that actually is kind of cool. So we'll take the fast travel route. So 120 chromatic ore. And I forget how to make chromatic ore. I hope I have some of it. There is that. Star Trekking across the universe. Across the universe. Alright, so we can go from here. Only going forward because we can't find reverse. We're going to go here. Because we have to go here to get chromatic ore. And we also should realistically get rid of some of the material that we are carrying. That is also a thing. And now, we're going to have to try to find it in here. Or how did we do this before? Quick transfer. I want to go to the storage. Transfer, storage. Storage. Meaty chunks. I don't know. Okay, so transfer items. So we want chromatic ore. And I don't know. Let's see if I can actually find it. All right. Take your time, my friend. Chromatic ore, chromatic ore. I forget how we made chromatic ore. Oh, chromatic metal. Transfer. Change stack size. Collect resources from the administration terminal in the overseer's office. That's fine. So we needed 120. Okay. Charge this up with some oxygen. Exosuit. Oh, that's the starship. Oh, nanotube. These tiny constructs. Construction of tiny but incredibly strong scientific components. And we have no space in the storage units. Okay. That's fine. So we take all the material that we've found, or that we needed, and then we go right back to settlement. And this will allow us to build the Starship Dock or something. Starship Dock. We just gotta find where we put our... Okay, there it is. I keep hitting the wrong button to run. It's like, oh, man. Alright, so we are responsible for controlling the expansion of this particular settlement. So, chromatic metal. So, there we go. So, it has time remaining. So, it's got an hour. So basically, we need to kill an hour while this phase of the construction completes. Which, I mean, we can hop aboard our fighter, and then we just take off. Oh, those are, how did we... Oh, that, okay. So then we can just head to the edge of space, and if we want, we could look at various different planets that we've discovered. They have different minerals. They have all kinds of... So that one has two different quests on it, or missions, or whatever you want to call them. That right there is the space anomaly. And why don't we select Trace of Metal, the Lost Watchman? We actually need to find... Oh, I love these. This is so cool. But it doesn't show us where we need to go. Forget how we... Oh, we hold both of them in. Okay. I'm appreciated. Pepper Jack, how are you doing? What's going on? How's everything? Let's home in on the space anomaly and let's punch it. So we kind of jumped into No Man's Sky because we're just kind of checking stuff out. You know, we were looking at my, like, essentially my glass habit trail. That was a space base, effectively. A little paradise planet moon base. This is the space anomaly, which effectively is the hub of pretty much all trade. You can get all kinds of different stuff here. Spend salvage. Okay. These ships right here all belong to different players in the game. And they're all different different people, different creatures, different stuff. And you can see all the different kinds of vessels that all the players basically travel the universe in. I don't know what this dude has. Create exotic items from Quicksilver. Collect expedition rewards. Collect Twitch rewards. Okay. All right. Here's the funny thing. I do have Twitch rewards to collect. The Nemesis of the Korvax, which is a... Let's see. Maybe we won't take that just yet. Decals. Oh, we've got a Botentacled Steward. Organic decorations. So yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff. That's a new... Okay, companion... Oh, inventory's full. Decoration. Horrific flesh helmet. Memories of the Abyss multifunction survival tool. So we're gonna leave that stuff over there because I'm not sure about swapping inventory around real quick. What expedition rewards? We don't really have any expedition rewards. That's fine. And this is stuff that you can actually buy from Quicksilver, which is kind of like the in-game currency, I guess. And it's a lot of like cosmetic stuff that you could get for your various bases and things like that. Oh, this stuff is all there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I got. I have a lot of stuff. And, Crimson Bulwark. You know, I don't even know what half this stuff does. So... it's so bad. It keeps showing a... Go. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Let's go see what that's all about. I need to get a pristine walker brain, and I have no idea how. Construction research. So these are various different things that I can get with my salvaged data. Antimatter reactor. Who wouldn't want an antimatter reactor? I mean, we need more salvage data to be able to get some of the other stuff here. Orbital exocraft materializer, rapid deployment freighter module. Advanced integrated freighter equipment. Construction allows the user to summon any owned exocraft while in the same system as their freighter. This module is placed in as an entire room and comes with its functional units pre-installed. Okay, don't mind if I do, thank you very much. But a lot of this stuff, like a lot of the aquatic construction pieces, I purchased. There's decorative modules and stuff that I do need to get. Ornate stool. We can get an ornate stool, or a step ladder, or a spark plug, or a lantern. Various other bits and pieces and other things. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. It honestly is really, really, really cool. The things that you can do in this game, the things you can get in this game. And these are all the stuff that you purchase with nanites. We've got like 15,000 nanites that we can use to, if we wanted to. So I've got the oxygen recycler, and I could get the router. But there's like all kinds of different stuff that you can upgrade your suit. You can upgrade your multi-tool. You can just... Oh, it's nuts. It is just nuts. It's, that. So we can still get more Twitch rewards. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to... I don't know how many starships we actually get to keep in this game. Multi-tools would be one thing. Oh, hello. Who are you? You've got a weird cat larva face. Hey. Good to know. But yeah, this is the anomaly. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. We need to go back up in there. Because there's a warp gate, and what that does is we could potentially see where we can go to get this. All right, maybe not here. I think we go through here and then we turn. No. Through here. Oh, through here. Okay. So this is the. This is like our. It's like our Stargate. Interstellar Terminus. Now, I don't know where we can go to find... Because it'll actually show us in that little upper right-hand corner right there about where we can go to find the certain stuff. But, like, down here we've got 2 quests that we could complete. I don't know where we can go to get those sentinel pieces. No idea. It says you basically go to a planet with a lot of sentinel activity. And I did that, and I kept on killing sentinels and killing sentinels and killing sentinels. And it just really didn't work so well. I don't know what that was about. BG Trance, how are you doing? What's good? How is things? We're checking out some of the stuff here in No Man's Sky. What do we got? About an hour left. So if we go gestures, photo mode, summon vehicles, creatures, utilities, porch, camera view, disable Minotaur EI or AI, play Byte Beat playlist, Byte Beat library. You have to battle the sentinels to. So I did that, and the brain dropped, the actual quest item brain, and then it fell through the planet. Doing all good, man. Got back not so long ago. Had some new menu at work. How was the rest of the concerts? How was your awesome concert stuff? And speaking of concerts, I actually had a chance to to see Hai Lung in concert the other day, and that was awesome. Change secondary weapon. Swap multi-tool. Secondary weapon. Combat scope. Okay, so that's the stuff that I can swap. Okay, only one multi-tool. I can't. I went to Vanaheim and Morgarten. That was great in a small venue. So, here's the mission. There is no option for me to reset the mission. Notice how this one right here, and you can see abandoned mission right there. If we go a trace of metal, the Lost Watchman, which is to retrieve the Walker Brain, I have no such option to be able to reset the mission down here. And it's basically boned me at that point. Alright, let's find... I think I can get the other multi-tool, so I'm gonna get the other abandon it and then go back and restart. There is no possible way to abandon it. That's the thing. It doesn't give me the option. Now the next shows will be at 2nd, 21st, 31st October. Arch Enemy and Behemoth at one, and Elaine and Sonata Arctica at the other. One acoustic dude. So, my 30th of this month, I am going to see Bloodywood and A Killer's Confession. I'm very much looking forward to that. Yeah, Loader, there is no way of resetting the mission or abandoning the mission. That, BG Trance, that sounds like an amazing, amazing, amazing show. Alright, let's get the Memories of the Abyss multi-tool. With current multi-tool. I hope it doesn't replace. Take and add to collection. Okay, so we'll take it, we'll add to the collection. I am very much looking forward to Bloodywood. Bloodywood looks like an amazing show. Never seen any of those bands live before. Looking forward to it. That is cool. Check the daily, sometimes add anomaly dailies. I don't even know what those are, dude. Oh, I don't even know what they are. So, multi-tool. So this is our new multi-tool. Actually, it's kind of cool looking. E-field compressor, neutron cannon. Well, that's kind of neat. High energy weapon attachment for the multi-tool. The big cube. The hunt pirates, kill 40 monstrosities, collect 20 storm crystal, hack a sentinel pillar. It does not appear that any of these have any kind of, they don't have any of the rewards that I would need to finish this. So I've been kind of boned. Bloody Wood is metal, but it is infused with like Indian folk music. And think of a combination of metal and Bollywood. And you combine those two together and it we were talking about this earlier. You definitely should check them out on YouTube. Like, hands down, you should check them out on YouTube. They are fantastic. So I don't believe I'm going to be able to get this pristine walker brain. This is some cool spaceships through here. Very cool spaceships. I really, really like this. This game is beautiful. Everything about this game is just so beautiful. I have 2 in my vaults. Man, I don't even know. I think it is cross-platform, but I have no idea. I found a planet there from New Delhi. Good stuff. Yeah, it is awesome stuff, man. It is so damn good. Also, I don't know what the maximum capacity for the amount of ships. Yeah, pristine walker brain. Yep. That is the only unfortunate problem right there. So, my basins. We'll go to system. Zebet Ted. Yeah, it's a very specific quest item, and can't get it. Sort of boned by that. Alright, so now I have all of this wonderful stuff. One of these days, I'm probably going to actually attempt to set up this multi-tool, like, properly. Utilities, swap multi-tool. I think this is the one that I want. Yep, this is my regular multi-tool. I haven't seen this band before. I think it's pretty hard. Yes, it is very hard. So we've got all of this weird stuff. This is all for skin. I probably should make a specific one just for weapons. You can now have a ton of ships and you can hire squadrons. I have, I think I have all 5. I am not 100% sure. Let me see. Summon vehicles. Summon. Select other ship. Okay, so I've got Focus of Madness, the Akunakai of Air, Onoho's Gravity Victory, Fufukum Prospector, and the YT5 Namada. Shepherd's Reign needs some recognition too. Polynesian metal band from South Auckland, New Zealand. Ooh, no kidding. Relic, you will definitely have to throw some of that music up in the music channel. I knew you threw one up in there. I started listening to it, and then I got sidetracked. You can have 9 ships. Oh. So in that case, if I can have 9 ships, will this allow me to go to the anomaly? This will not allow me to go to the anomaly. Space station. Okay, so these are all the different space stations that I can go to as well. That was the new orbit culture stuff. Those guys are legit. We can go there. I have a bunch of, like, actually fairly cool spaceships and stuff like that. You have one living... I think I have an egg. I don't think... I haven't really done anything to actually, like, work on that series of quests. So, I wouldn't even know, man. I've probably got one squirreled away in my myriad of storage crap. And legitimately, I have way too much storage stuff. What's going on there? There would be people attacking? Like, what's shaking? Okay. Alright, back to the anomaly. We'll go there because apparently we can collect... they seem to be adding more types in cool class S. Yeah, because the S class is like the top tier. So let's go collect that other ship then, shall we? Because if we have a maximum of 9 ships that we can take, that means I won't have to get rid of any of the ones that I have. And then, I guess technically that means I could, like, have everything. It takes a week to build the living ship. I knew it was, like, a fairly involved quest line. I just have no idea what happens with it. Provide a free emergency broadcast receiver. Okay. So this is cool, though. Collect Twitch rewards. And one of the things that we can get is this Nemesis of Korvax. Oh, okay. Claim ship. Buy and add to collection. So this is a starship that is a... It doesn't tell me what kind it is, though. Oh, there's hauler. It is a hauler. Not gonna lie, this takes the sky in Skyrim to another point. It should have changed the game title, right? It shouldn't still be on Skyrim though. But no, we are legit in different parts of Okay. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to add this to my fleet. New starship acquired, the Nemesis of the Korvax. Find, earn rewards, and silver. Oh yeah, I have one more thing that I can collect. I love the music in this, too. The music in this is just so fantastic. An exclusive companion egg. Why is my inventory full? My inventory is not supposed to be full. Oh, my inventory actually is full. Tell you what, let's get rid of that stuff. And I got all this stuff from watching Sergeant Rusty. The beast within wriggles and fidgets, yearning to unfurl its long neck. Scan indicates the being within has the genetic potential for a loyal nature, longing to find a master to place at the center of its universe. Okay. I mean, if you say so. Alright, so this is a companion egg. A living fertile egg ready to hatch. My companion registry is full. I don't actually have enough space to get more companion. Gotcha. I forget how I get more. That's not a good thing. I forget so much. I haven't played this game in a long time. I really haven't played this game in nearly a long time. And I mean, this game is like the neon colors, the lighting, the design of the space stations, the anomaly that we're on, the various alien races, and this Stargate that we're about to pop through. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't like this game? A base, which is Zebetide. Go warp to Zebetide. And one of these days, I'm going to do a lot more housekeeping when it comes to all of my various stuff. And there we are. Like, I mean, you can't get over how this sky looks. Yeah, I realize it's called No Man's Sky, but I mean, there's just something about this and the insignificance of Rumbada. It is so good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I also put over 100 hours in an Assassin's Creed game before. After a long time, I started again and I forget everything. I guess it's better for me to start over. It is very difficult to get back into an Assassin's Creed after you have not been in one for quite some time. All right, photo mode. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna. Oh, and I got some of those little starships kind of. Oh, crap. So I wanted to kind of do a little bit, kind of like a little bit over the shoulder. I'm doing good. Kind of goofing off tonight because it's sort of a short week. We have tonight, tomorrow, and then I have to get ready for the Highland Games on Wednesday for leaving on Thursday. But we're going to kind of hide the menu, and we're going to take a screenshot here because this just looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, everything about this game is just, it's so fantastic, and it's fantastical. Like, you just want to exist in a game like this and stare out into space to contemplate your spot in the galaxy. I mean, there they go, little starships streaking across the sky. And this game, you are so tiny. You are this insignificant little fly speck. And you explore so much. So much. Let's see, I have a couple of things. I think it is... Good question. I don't know if it's a PlayStation 5. Yes. Yes. So this is PlayStation 5 upgrade. Because you can see right above there, it does have that listed right on it. So that's kind of cool. You know, and we were checking out... Oh, we can return to Space Anomaly from there? Gestures, photo mode. Summon vehicles, creatures. Let's go to the companion register. So, I don't know... No Man's Sky is getting better and better. The devs did an awesome job after the poor release. I finished one of the storylines, but haven't played it in a long time. I've apparently got like 90 hours into this game. I love the activity cards they added for some of these games. Yeah, right? There's stream stickers. There's stream stickers. What do you want about? How much is this? This is only 1,000 nanites. You know what? I'm gonna do that. What's this one? This one's 5,000 nanites. And then this one is All right, so tell you what. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go... Let's go hatch an egg. New companion. Not summon companion here. Oh. They made it so you can summon now while on planet. Whoa, this guy's gigantic. Look at this fella. Look at him. Oh, hey, buddy. Nika Fernandez gifting out a sub to Rumbada. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. That's awesome of you. That was my workaround for Saints Row mission that kept crashing on me when I was streaming it. Aha. For your freighter and the anomaly. Okay. Okay. So he's hungry. We need to remember, how do we make food? Craft. Creature pellets. There's creature pellets. We can feed them. We can feed him creature pellets. Where'd he go? Hey, buddy. No, don't go anywhere. Give treat. He's enjoying his treat. Its height is longer than its length. We're gonna give him another treat. Look at this thing. Can we ride him? Oh my goodness, we can ride him. Oh, he is so slow, though. He is so very slow. But Nika Fernandez, really, thank you so very much. For real. I appreciate that, and I know Rumbada does as well. Oh crap, what happened? Yes, that is SnowRunner, but Nika Fernandez was last seen playing Wreckfest, which is a fantastic game. Absolutely fantastic game. You are more than welcome, my friend. You are awesome. Thank you. We get some grass coming through my concrete. So the interesting thing is, I made this giant platform right here, and this whole thing is like all enclosed. This dino alien is wide. Yeah. Did you see the pretzel bacon pub cheese? What? Dude, the pretzel bacon pub cheeseburger is really, really, really good. And now you've made me want to wrap up stream and go get that. So there is that. Why must you do things like this? No, it's fine. I'm going to stay here. What am I building? So, is that Fartles? Fartles. I am basically just kind of hanging out. We had been discussing No Man's Sky, so we jumped in No Man's Sky. And I absolutely love this game. I feel bad because I haven't played it in a while, and I absolutely love it. Is it a fun? It kind of looks like a Funko. I absolutely love this game, and there is just so much stuff that we can do all kinds of crap like that. We don't. I guess I'm apparently going to leave a thing like that right on there. That's fine. One of the things that we kind of got stymied on was the pristine walker brain. And we had issues with that because it fell through the earth or the planet the last time I was actually playing this game. That's kind of where it sort of like stopped me up a little bit. Same here. Woke up in the middle of the night and saw Storm is online and joined. Well, you know what, Rumbada, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for that. Smuggled contraband. Tell you what, I don't care if it's smuggled contraband. I'm gonna sell it because I don't want to hang on to it. I've got so much stuff that I need to just get rid of. Red Gold Atlas Firework. Atlas Fireworks. It's crazy to think that the player base hasn't even discovered 1% of the total planets. Easily top 3 coolest games concepts. Yeah, you know what? I was just showing off my wonderful little space base. I'm on a paradise planet, and I decided to... Well, I had first initially had... I had a really barren planet, and it wasn't a really nice-looking planet. Oh, dude, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Oh, the sun's coming out. But with this, I mean, this is the rings that stretch across the sky. It's got a mix of like water and mostly landmass. There's some Walter White stuff going on in this game. I am gonna play this forever. Dude, you could play this forever, for real. Buenas noches. I am so tired and need sleep. Good night, everyone. Nika Fernandez, thank you so much for popping by and hanging out for a little bit. Really appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome rest of your night, and I hope take care of yourself. You know, there is no end to this space. It keeps building out automatically. Yes, Sean Bergen, how are you, my friend? What's going on? How much longer are you streaming? Probably another half an hour or so. We're going to do the 3 hours. And, oh, dude. Hey, man. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. You gain access now to ad-free viewing, for one, and you get all the nifty little goofy emotes and everything else. So there's that. And yes, Nika Fernandez, thank you so much for the gifted subscription to Rumbada. That was awesome. But yeah, this is, I spent a long time building this. And I know it's not anything really specific or special, but it kind of wound up this giant meandering, like, legitimate habit trail of stuff. And over on this other side, it kind of stretches out over here and goes to another landing pad. Yes, I realize I'm walking on top of these wonderful glass corridors, but trying to do better, but just relaxing and calming down. What's up, man? Everything all right? I want to do something similar. Yes. So I had found a water planet, I believe. But then again, I could also go over here and I could continue to build additional stuff in that water over there. I mean, I have a... What the hell is it? I have like a submersible that I can just go puttering around under the water with. That thing right there is like a hover bike. It's all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. And then... because I'm super lazy, so I have to limit myself with this game or I'll just veg and build all day. That's all I've done. I always have trouble finding water deep enough to even build bases in. You know, it's funny you mention that. I think... Hold on. So this is my... This zips me right over to the absolute other side of my... my base. So I have a landing pad that's over there, and I have a landing pad that's over here. People in my neck of the woods are aggressive. Had to walk my dog, which was a mistake. Definitely had its ups and downs. Ah, dude, I'm sorry. That does not sound like a good time. I've got so much stuff, and I don't really know why I have so much stuff. I've got 3 emergency... I need to go through and I need to completely redo my inventory. Mostly because I've got stuff that it's just kind of bonkers. Ferrite dust, silica. Yeah, there is so much stuff. What's this? Handful of radioactive seed pods. Sample has sprouted several additional samples, seedlings that have rapidly germinated and begun growing since their host was once again exposed to light and air. It's a biological sample. I don't even know what it does. California is absolutely a dream, but can be a nightmare to live in. What do you like most about living in California? Hypnotic eye. The eye is cold, almost frozen to the touch. Nonetheless, it is impossible to escape the feeling it is somehow still alive. Extended exposure is not recommended. Do not stare back into the eye. Do not stare back. Do not stare back. It's used for crafting, actually. oddly enough. Just logged out. I found a planet that took me forever to find a piece of land to land on. The whole planet is underwater. I found a tiny island to land and make a base. I would suggest building an activated indium farm. You can easily get 50 million plus units a day. I have apparently 150 million units because someone came along and traded me something. It was some... I don't even know if I actually... Oh, I have one ancient key. I don't know what that does. Someone had come along, and it was some salvaged freighter parts, I want to say. Magnetized ferrite. Mordite. Oh, that's more chromatic metal right there. I have so much stuff. It is ridiculous. A fragment of the encryption override sequence for a freighter's emergency log. Yeah. Okay. Gravitino balls. These damn things. Can be sold at galactic trade terminals. Upgrading or... Okay. Neural ducts. So those are used for trading. I only got myself and family out here. That's all I need. Okay. Some of those parts can be, yeah, 50 million a unit. Yeah. Quad servos. Those for crafting and upgrading. Those are for trading. Tell you what. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. I have viscous mold. I have a mound of viscous mold. It is a recovered item. Unlikely to be desirable at a galactic exchange. Select in the inventory and use the square to process it into useful materials. Mineral compressor. Temporary frigate upgrade. I've got a lot of stuff. Salvage frigate modules. Oh, yeah. Void egg. There we go. There we go. And this is a regular walker brain. I don't have a pristine walker brain. So that is the unfortunate thing. I have a regular walker brain, not a pristine walker brain. And that is the thing that limits me from completing that, that particular... Get rid of that. Where was I? Not there. You play Skyrim too? Can't believe I haven't come across... I play a lot of stuff. I play an awful lot of stuff. Currently, it is Mondays for Skyrim, Tuesdays for Fallout 4. We kind of threw a monkey wrench into things tonight because we had been talking about No Man's Sky, and it was like, you know what, we're gonna go show off the base, so why not? Unfortunately, I have to go devour a delicious meal for supper tonight, so my attendance will be dismissed. Sean Bergen, take care, my friend. Be good. Continue to be awesome, because you know what, you kind of are. That Sean Bergen right there. Last seen playing SnowRunner. What were you? When were you last on? I forget. I know you were doing something at some point in time. But yeah, Bethesda games. Thursday was typically SnowRunner, and you enter a help tag. I forget. What did I want to get? I want to get rid of this one. And oh, it's these things. Was it these things? Superconducting fiber, advanced construction materials. Only used for trading? Okay, I don't know. So, we'll go sell whatever it is that I just put in my inventory. We have, okay, we do have enough. Okay, it's these guys. All right, sell these things. Don't really need them. I was live about a week ago. That's right. That's what it was. That's what it was. These are nanotube crates. So those advanced materials for trading. I will start streaming regularly around next month again when they are going to release a lot of... Yes, because, and as I was saying, as I was saying before, Fartles, that I usually streamed SnowRunner on Thursdays, and we do Forza Fridays. So Forza Horizon 5, anyone who's got Forza Horizon 5, more than welcome to jump on in, join us, race with us. We just do a lot of just racing for fun, and we have a damn good time doing it because it is some pretty intense and awesome racing. So we got that. Hitting all my favorite games. I mean, we do stuff. we do have fun. We do have a lot of fun here. And a lot of it is all about every single awesome person that hangs out here. So there's a lot of that. Carbon, compressed carbon, activated cadmium. What's this? Itch flower fruit. It's trading. You're going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan. I will probably let others play that game, and I will watch as they play. I am waiting on Dark Tide. I am waiting on Space Marine 2. And I am waiting on the new God of War. So I've got a lot of games that I'm looking forward to. Probably also Modern Warfare 2 when that drops for just goofing about in my spare time. God of War Ragnarok. Yes. We will see Ragnarok. And yeah, that should be a lot of fun. Inventory's full. Okay. Man, we have so much stuff we got to get rid of. This is just insane. Elder Scrolls 6. Oh, dude, I know, right? I don't know when we'll ever see that. Are you a Elder Scrolls Online player, though? Oh, we have a ton of these. And we've only got a little bit of glass. So that's kind of that thing. Dead Space Remake and Callisto Protocol. I never played Dead Space, but Callisto Protocol looks incredible. Never played it, but I've been thinking about getting into it. Those are your two, Echo Spark? Dude, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Thank you very much for that, Rambada. World Rally Championship Generations, Gotham Knights, God of War 2, Callisto Protocol. There is going to be some stuff coming down the pipeline. All right, which one was... I had a water planet around here somewhere. My bases. These are... kind of all of them, their bases. So there was Redfall and Starfield, that's true. Devil and Me, Modern Warfare 2 as well. All my savings are going. Dude, I know. All of my savings are going to go just right out the door. Dead Space and Callisto Protocol are going to be fantastic. Callisto Protocol looks amazing. Like, just the whole creepy body horror aspect of that is going to be nuts. And Elder Scrolls Online is, I hope Starfield is decent. The creation engine makes me think otherwise, sadly. All we can do is just simply kind of hold our breath and see what happens. All right, so this is my capital ship. Let's go check out my capital ship. I haven't checked out my capital ship in a long time. We need to be able to ferry materials back and forth to it. But yeah, the... Oop. Crap. Euclid Galaxy, you discovered this. Well, I certainly hope so. Freighter warp map. Ooh, okay. So here's the thing, though. Like, it doesn't allow us to really see anything about... Select current system. Yeah, we don't know. You can install a teleporter on your freighter that allows you to teleport materials to and from the freighter without having to board it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I have on the in the storage container, so that carries over. I was thinking to get Train Sim World 3, but I don't really know if it's for me. You know what? I was playing because it was free on the PlayStation Plus. I get what is it? The theme park one. Theme park World 3 or whatever the hell it was. So what I need is actually I need something with a lot of the enemy critters, whatever the hell their name is. And I forget what their name is. But they look like the Vex. As Solastrato pointed out to us earlier. Alright, leave this. So let's kind of figure out where we're going. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yes. Yeah, that was available on PlayStation Plus. Whoa, why is that on fire? What is that? Whose is that? Is that mine? What is this thing? Primary starship switch. No, we didn't want to do that. You know what we could do, actually? Sentinels. Those are them. I've downloaded the Jedi Fallen Order. Still haven't played it. Saw it a lot like Dark Souls as the gameplay and mechanics, and try to stay spoiler-free as much as possible. Yeah. I was going to get Gotham Knights until I saw it was only 2 players. Suicide Squad will be the one for me. I haven't seen that one yet, Relic. I think it was just a couple of months ago. Yes, I believe you are correct. So this thing is basically on fire, and I think I kind of want to say, did I get this thing to a point of being flyable, or why is this thing almost blowed up? Sort of weird. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. But, you know, probably not a lot of good stuff. So we can keep 9. Man, that's wacky. Oh, there's my, Can you play Suicide Squad with 4? I don't know. When you salvage a ship, it is destroyed. You have to repair it, so it's on fire. I don't remember salvaging that one. I don't honestly remember. I got all of my ships from buying them, I believe. Alright, so... Okay. This is the proper ship. Oh, those are my lasers. Alright, this is my paradise planet right here. 4-player co-op. And that's awesome. It is so awesome. Alright, where's the map? Discoveries. Where is the heavy sentinel planet? Aggressive sentinels. So we want to find... That's a temperate planet. Oh, it's this one. This is a terraforming catastrophe. You're looking for a high sentinel planet? Yeah, that would be this one. High sentinel activity. Waypoints discovered. How the hell do I even get there? So I need Vera Scorium Ascend. Is that this one? Yeah, that's this one. So, funny enough, let's head for this planet and try to shoot some stuff that it angers the Sentinels. And maybe we get a pristine walker brain out of it. Probably not. Pulse fuel. Hyperdrive. Charge the hyper... No, we don't have warp cells. What? Pulse engine is going to take tritium. Okay. And then that takes warp cells. So what are warp cells? Warp cells are... Cells are these. So that is antimatter housing. Antimatter housing and antimatter. This is antimatter housing. And then we will go... So. Okay. And fuel up the hyperdrive. Aggressive sentinel means they will attack you on sight. Yeah, this one has high sentinel activity. Oops. Let's spin. You might have to go to a certain planet. It will not show me which planet that is. I went to the one that was for the quest. It is. All of the things that you are talking about, it's highlighted. There's no abandon. It doesn't show a map marker. I don't have any possible way to do this. So there is that. I think this is this a water planet? This might have been a water planet. I don't remember. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, so in addition to the Paradise planet, I do have a water planet. How about that? So let's just go touchdown right here. Initiate landing sequence. Yeah, all that stuff, Loader, I'm fully aware. It's not, it will not. It has not shown up on the galactic map. It has not, what is that? That's a weird critter. There's a lot of weird critters. There is nothing here. Also, that thing is aggressive. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of underwater stuff. No, it's all stuff that I have tried before. Like, the first thing that I looked for was trying to abandon the quest, and it was like, there is no option to abandon the quest. Yeah, that thing was creepy. I don't know what those dudes are up to. Let's get rid of the Mordite and get rid of the feline liver. And... ooh, is that a sentinel? No, that's my guy. So, even though there is high sentinel activity on this planet, there's nothing. This planet is empty. Which is kind of funny, because there should be at least something to sort of piss them off. Alright, let's go. Sploosh. Yeah, check this out. Handle kelp? Ooh, yeah, look at all this. This is neat. This is so neat. Which? Blaze javelin. Binding beam. Can't bind. Oh, terrain manipulator. There it is. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just making holes and stuff. Only 66 more. Oh, dude. Yeah. We are currently on the road to 1K. That is what we're doing. What is that? So let's. Okay, there we go. We are on our road to 1K, which means when we hit 1,000 follows, we're doing an extended weekend stream. That is the thing that we are doing. Silica powder. Like, there's nothing here. That. Crystal sulfide. And there's, like... That's submerged relic. Not you, relic. The other relic. And then that goes down into basically the water line right there. Manipulator. Bolt caster. Ah, be gone, you creepy creature. I wonder if this is going to get their attention. There. Yeah, I know it's gonna kind of, but we have nothing that I can like investigate to draw the sentinels here, which is the unfortunate part. Boop. So they're not even Millie Heather. They're not even coming around because there's nothing for me to do to sort of rile them up. I feel bad about killing some of this stuff too. Where did you go? Wait, you're back, right? All right, discard that. Discard the Mordite and the dihydrogen. I want to say. Okay. Dihydrogen goes over there. And the pugnium. Nope. Okay. I got talking to my little brother. Well, I mean, we were having conversations and stuff like that. And I mean, people come and go, and we get meaty chunks. Did you not realize the nun annoyance? Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea. The Mordite and the meaty chunks. I don't know if it was a Mars horse or really what on earth it was. Alright, launch thrusters. We're gonna head up out of here so we don't actually get in the way of those other ships right there. I do like the, on the, a Jupiter horse, potentially. And it's too bad that it's just not, let's see. Abilities, galaxy map, photo mode, charge equipment. I forget. Oh, there it is. Okay. It is a paradise planet. It's a paradise planet that doesn't. What the hell is that? Tritium-rich asteroid. Why is tritium? Yeah, but why is it tagging the tritium? I still haven't decided if I can see the North Star or Venus from my window too, I asked Mom. Okay, so you know what you can do? You can get the Google Sky Map. Google Sky Map will tell you what it actually is. Whoa. Those guys get jammed out of nowhere. Look at them. All right, that was kind of cool. Okay, okay. I get you guys. I get you. All right. Galaxy map. Expand. Cracked. Ooh. I don't think it's this one. PC or an app on the phone. An app on the phone. And it should actually tell you. That's where our capital ship is. All right, so if we go... Excuse me. So if we go back to the catalog, discoveries, so this is high sentinel activity, which is unusual. High sentinel activity here too. So this is an acrid planet. Silver, ammonia, copper, fungal mold. There's a lot of different stuff that's over here. And that is Umalisi? Uma something or other? That may potentially be the one that we want to go check out. Is that one? This might be this one. There's a trading post on there. Oh, this is it. Okay. So this one also has high sentinel activity. If it is the first light to come up to the sky in the evening and the last to go in the morning, it's probably Venus. That's kind of neat. Yeah, making a burn for this planet right here. Gonna see if there's anything that I can discover here. Oop. Initiating landing sequence. I didn't check that, but it's the only one there. Aha. Okay. This is a trade planet. We've got a little bit of room. What's this? Exocraft summoning station. Also, no space on my phone for new... No! That is unfortunate. Ferrite dust. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Hey, dudes. So nice to meet you. So, if you guys actually have a pristine walker brain in your inventory, I will totally take that off your hands, and you don't. Ooh, what kind of ship is that? That looks kind of cool. Look at that thing. Look at that. Where'd you go, dude? No. Where'd he go? That's a bummer. So yeah, he just took off. That's fine. No, you took off too. Why you guys gotta be like that? I'm just trying to make friends. Make friends, buy ships. Kind of, right? It kind of looked a little bit like an X-Wing. Alright, so potentially... Ooh, what's all this stuff here? I have no idea, but I want to go, just kind of... Oh, it all moves. Look at all this stuff moving. Salt. These things have salt? Alright, putting her down. As long as I'm able to actually... environment warning toxic. Okay. Ooh, who this? Alright, so now the idea is to attack these guys until the big dudes show up. And I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, it definitely looked like an X-Wing, right? Reinforcements arriving. Okay. That's fine. And then we just have to stay near the, we just have to basically stay near the ship. Because when the ship is here, I can bail into the ship, and I will be able to... like, shoot big stuff. I actually did manage to take down one of the giant Sentinel Walker that I was meant to dispatch and never had the opportunity to. I took down with my ship. I do like how the haptic feedback works on the haptic feedback on the controller, actually, when the third start light walkers... What? Nope. There's a repair bot. Make sure that guy goes away. And I do like the fact that the cylinders basically drop armor. Alright. Okay, so that's that. Okay. We're still waiting. It's like Grand Theft Auto, the stars in the upper right show the threat level. Still waiting. Where is it? That over there. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, why is that dude all the way over there? That's just okay. No, no, no. See, now that's just rude, personally. Sentinel force deactivated. Yeah, because the one Sentinel decided that he wanted to go do something ridiculous, like I don't know what. And I can't even get him to attack me. That's the thing. That is the unfortunate thing about this. Okie dokie. Alright, damaged machinery. Let's get rid of that residual goop and see what's inside. Projectile ammo. Nanites. Okay. See, because chances are I'm going to have to come back to this yet again. Yeah. Okay. We apparently had not discovered one of those things. Oh, that you? There we go. Now let's piss him off again. Alright. Well, it was... They were there, and then they weren't. Like, the one was, like, way, way far away. So, hopefully, this actually does what I needed to do. Alright, where are they? Oh, there they are. So yeah. Let's go take care of this again. let's see if second time's a charm. As long as they don't glitch out, it should be kind of okay. And one more. All right. What do I have else for weapons? I've got a paralysis mortar, combat scope, reinforcements. Okay, blaze javelin, a mining beam, terrain manipulator, and a bolt caster. So what's the blaze javelin? Okay. Oh. Oh, damn it. Switch. Bolt caster. There we go. Oops. Switched to the wrong one. Have you ever played Home? I've not played Homeworld, actually. Oddly enough. Homeworld, I think Homeworld actually does look pretty cool. You know, a lot of the bigger, like, space-style games I've actually not played. At least I've still got a lot of ammo. That's about one of the good things. I've got a lot of ammo. What are you doing? Well, that's my shield. Oh. Oh, you guys. Oh, no. Don't repair him. Oh, the terrain is being manipulated. Ooh. Combat supplies. Ow. Okay, that's you. And I think after this one, it's gonna be this one. Come on. There we go. All right, reinforcements arriving. How far away from my ship am I? Where is my ship? There's my ship. There's my ship. Get all the fixer bots first. Oh, this is annoying. And I keep falling into a hole as well. I didn't think I'd be playing a first-person, or technically a third-person shooter. Didn't think I'd be doing that tonight. Oh, hibbity dibbity. Oh, there's my ship. Now we gotta... can you change it to first? I'm not sure. Shield down. Alright, we gotta get to the ship. We get to the ship. We have a potential ability... Oh boy. To survive. Oh, come on. Where is he? This is not good. Yeah, see, now it knock off Viper. Yeah, so you can change it. Oh, I didn't realize you could change it to first person. So now we've completely lost the Sentinel Walker. Which means... Yeah, we're gonna ditch. We're gonna ditch. Because... this isn't gonna work so well. Oh, man. Alright. Yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, because once we hop in the... Drive back online as possible. Yep. Well, we had it. We had the ability to. Oh my goodness! Look at them all. All right. Let's see if we can't shut these bad boys down. Whoa! 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 There we go. Shred them. That's another one. Yeah, so about that. All right, rocket launchers. So we're getting into some serious dogfighting action right here. I don't even know what's going on. You can, wasn't it originally? I don't know. Get a Maverick. I don't even know what is basically just shredding me to pieces here. Get him. Oh, that's another one. Four Sentinel Interceptors remain. Oh, burn, burn, burn. And then we keep using up materials. To restore the shields. Those are our regular guns. And we keep cycling through all of the weapons. And dogfighting was one of the things. They added in a lot of... They added in a lot of extra stuff into this game. Get him? Got him. Alright, burn. Brakes, come around. Burn. Brake. And that's another one. And I think we've got one more. We got one more ship. And then we're gonna make for the atmosphere, or the yeah, we're gonna break atmosphere. We're gonna that's it. All right, break for space. Get the hell out of here. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Interceptors arriving. No. We're gonna make a run for it. Sentinel interceptors. One Sentinel interceptor. We're just gonna burn. We're gonna get as far and as fast away as possible. We're gonna try to make it to our capital ship. Apparently there's only one after us, but that's neither here nor there. It's still one, and it makes it so that we can't kick our regular pulse drive back online. I'm just gonna get to anything I can get to. Yeah, the anomaly is out there somewhere. The anomaly's floating around out there somewheres. All right, let's. Is that my capital ship? I think that might capital ship. Well, either way, let's go land in the space station. Boop. And docking. Okay. So as soon as we get out, that happens. So yeah, that's a little bit of some of the tomfoolery that I have going on in No Man's Sky. And with that said, press down to the D-pad, go to Utilities, and toggle Camera View. Utilities. Toggle Camera View. Oh! There it is. So, that's something. Utilities. Toggle camera. There we go. There we go. But yeah. That was a big old mess. That was something. But guys, we are going to wrap it up. It is 9:30 over here. I do actually still need to obtain some food. I was snacking on some crab rangoons earlier before stream, and those were rather delightful. Like I said, we are going to be playing...
Is it just me? Or is it getting saner and saner these days?
Oh, it may be. Hybrid Avenger. But yeah, we're going to be playing Fallout 4 tomorrow. And then I won't see you guys till Monday. Because I will be kind of doing a thing. So I will take pictures. I will try to... well, I'll definitely be... I might even bring my laptop with me. Just because I need to get some stuff done. So why don't we head on over. Cadix is playing Days Gone. Thank you for the great time. Have a great night ahead and stay safe. Absolutely. It's going to be a good time. It definitely is going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to this weekend. Very much looking forward to getting away. It'll be a great time. But for everybody for now, we will see you again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for coming around. Thank you for hanging around. Thank you for having a good time. If you did have a good time, and if you didn't, I'm sorry. But for that, we will see you guys later. Ta-ta. Cheerio. Pip-pip. Off and running. And have a wonderful evening.